Hey guys, Nelina here with the Port Angeles Anytime Fitness. Today we're going to add some balance work into our workout. The only equipment you're going to need today is a small hand towel, and that's it. Before we get started, I want to let you know that our balance work is going to be done standing today. However, you can modify it to a seated position. So anything we do standing, if we're holding on one leg, you're welcome to just sit in a chair and just hold your leg up. So that's a perfect modification. All right, let's put one foot in front of the other to start. I'm hanging onto a chair for stability, and my back foot is turned in nice and straight. So I'm just holding this position, putting my weight into my back leg, pressing into the heel, stretching out the back side of the legs, the calf and the hamstring. We're just going to hold that for a second. Push just a little deeper into that calf and then release and switch feet. So stepping back, make sure that back toe is turned nice and straight and it's not pointed out. Press into the back heel. Good. Push just a little further and then release. All right, so we're going to go into a one-leg balance, which means we pull the tummy in nice and tight. We also pull that tush in tight. And we do that because the tighter your core, the better stability you have. From there, again, feel free to hang on to this chair. That's why it's there. Okay, we're going to pick our right foot up, and we're just going to hold it for about a 10 count. And if you need to touch down, relax that foot for a second, do it. It's not about losing control and falling. It's about practicing the balance. And the more you do it, the better you get. So here we go. Right foot comes up. We're going to hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Set it down. Switching to the left leg, and again, you can do these seated in a chair if you're not strong enough to do them standing. Okay, so the left leg comes up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good work. We're going to repeat that 2 more times. So back to the right leg, keeping that core nice and tight. We pick the right leg up, hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Left leg, hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. One more set of each of those on each leg. Nice and tight, shoulders are relaxed. Pick the right leg up. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and down. Again, feel free to put that foot down as many times as you need to. And if you do touch down, pull the tummy back in tight, and when you're ready, you just pick that leg back up and jump back in. So here we go, left leg, last set. We pick it up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good work. Okay, back to the right leg. We're going to do 10 little circles now. So again, hang on to that chair for the balance and stability if you need to, the support. And as you get stronger, you'll be able to take your hands away from the chair. But for the moment, feel free to hang on and keep control. Okay? So the right leg comes up. From here, don't start moving until you feel stable. As long as you're feeling stable and you have good control, we go for 10 little circles. And if you need to touch down, you just set it down. Tighten the core again, pick back up, and continue until you hit 10. And then set down. Good. Left leg. Again, I just want to let you know if you need to do these seated instead of standing, you are welcome to. There's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Other leg. Get your stability first. And we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Left leg, nice and tight to start. Foot comes up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. One more set. Right leg comes up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Left leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. All right, from here, we're going to work our leg muscles. So we're going to start with some sit to stands. So when we talk sit to stands, we're going to start with a nice tight tummy, pull the tush in nice and tight so it does the work. From here, feet are about shoulder width apart. You don't want so wide that you're feeling unstable, but you don't want super narrow so that you're wobbly either. Just a nice, good support through that bottom half before you start. From here, everything's nice and tight, but shoulders are relaxed. As I push my hips back to sit in a chair, you want to think about bringing the shoulders towards the knees. Hands reach back, so I reach way back, push the hips back. Find your seat with your hands way back there. Once you have it, lower your hips to the chair and sit. From here, don't let your feet come back here. Oops, I'm losing my slipper. Don't let your feet come back here so that your knees are getting into a tweaky area. You want to keep your feet forward, toes beyond the knees. If you need to scoot to the edge of your chair to start, that's perfectly acceptable. Pull that tummy in tight. Don't just stand. We lean forward to take the weight off the hips, tighten up the butt, push through the heels as we stand, and then once you're up, push your hips all the way forward until you're upright. Don't just come up to here, push all the way up till you're upright. Okay? 9 more of those. Start with a tight tummy, hips go back as we reach for it, all the way back, and sit. We lean forward to take the weight off the hips. We stand, hips go forward. 8 more. Now the modification is to be right here. Reach back, but don't sit. Squeeze back up. That's a perfect modification. Okay. All the way back. Belly sit. Lean forward to take the weight off the hips. Pick up and push forward until you're upright. Reach way back for your seat and sit. Lean forward to take the weight off the hips, pick up, and then push forward. 5 to go. Last 2. Again, just a reminder, I'm using my legs and my glutes to pick up. Don't push yourself up with your hands. You can use them to guide where your hips need to go, but I'm not pushing off my arms. I'm making the legs and the glutes do the work. Lean forward, take the weight off the hips, tighten up the tush. Lift up, push forward. Last one, we reach back for the chair, guide your hips. Sit, lean forward, lift, and push. And that was 10, we'll sit. Good work. Take a breather here. Grab some water if you need to. Catch your breath if you're breathing a little heavy. Make sure you're feeling good. Give those legs a bit of a rest. We're going to work some abdominals now. So, tummy work, we're going to start with a twist and a leg raise. So, I'm going to pull my tummy in tight, and again, if you need to use the back of the chair to support that back, feel free to scoot all the way back here. If you don't need it, you're welcome to sit forward. Make sure that your tummy stays nice and tight though so that you protect that lower back. I'm going to lock my elbows in at my sides, and that just helps give me control and support so that I continue to use my tummy and I'm not twisting up here at the shoulders. So as I twist, I'm going to pull in, exhale as I twist. Keep the tummy tight as you return. Okay, so that's the move. If that's easy, we're going to take it up a notch and add a leg raise. So first, if that's all you can do, start with your twist, and that's it. If you can take it a step further, then as we twist, we lift the leg. And I'm picking up from the knee. I'm not just picking my foot up. I'm lifting here at the knee and setting back down. It's a little move, but it really works that core. So here we go for 10. Keep nice and tight. Shoulders are relaxed. We lock the hands in. We twist. Release. Again, this is modified without the leg raise. This is 9 and 10. Good work. Let's do 10 to the other side. So readjust if you need to. Pull that core in tight. Relax the shoulders. Here we go. Elbows locked in. As we twist, we pick this knee up. And again, it's from this upper leg. I'm not picking my foot up. Okay? So here we go. And don't misunderstand, you are welcome to do that to a straight leg, which makes it just a tad bit harder, but you're also welcome to do it to a bent knee. One more. Good job. Okay, from here, we're gonna go back into our sit to stands. So we're seated this time, so we're gonna stand to start. Tight tummy, scoot to the edge of your chair if you're not already. From here, we lean forward to take the weight off the hips, tighten up the butt, lift, and then push your hips forward. Use your hands to guide you. We reach way back as your hips go back. Push, push, push. Find your chair, lower, and sit. You don't want your feet back, remember. You don't want to pick up this way where your knees are over your toes because that puts all of your weight into your knees. Instead, keep those feet forward. Your feet are about shoulder width apart. We lean forward to take the weight off the hips. We tighten up the butt. We lift and push. Okay, all the way up. Same thing here. Don't let your knees go forward this way. Hips go back, bringing shoulders down. Reach back for your seat. Sit and release. Tighten up. We take the weight off the hips. We lift and guide forward. Good. Back we go. If I'm going too fast, feel free to go at your own pace. You don't have to keep up with me. Do these at your level, at your pace. Feel free to pause if you need to, jump back in when you're ready. And again, modified is right here, not going down all the way. Keep nice and tight through the hips and the glutes. We push back. We guide back up. Squeeze in. Push back. And squeeze in. That's modified. Full range goes all the way down. Two more. Last one. Good work, and we sit. Hips all the way back. Good job. Okay, give the legs a breather. Pull that tummy in nice and tight. Make sure you're breathing good here. You want normal breath, not breathing hard. You want your heart rate normal. You want to feel like you can just be normal and not panting or anything like that. If you are breathing a little heavy, catch your breath before you start. Okay, nice tight tummy. We lock those elbows in. We breathe out as we twist and add that leg raise if you can. If you can make it a little harder and extend that leg out as we lift, try. If you can't, just keep it bent. Here we go for 10. Picking the whole leg up, not just a foot. Good, and the other side. And again, the modification is taking the leg out. So right here, or full range. Your choice. Good job. Okay, one more set of each of those. So starting with the sit to stands. Okay, we lean forward, take the weight off the hips, pick up and push forward. And again, make sure you're breathing normal before you start these. So if any of that got your heart rate up, if any of it got you breathing a little heavy, you want to catch your breath before you start. Lean forward, weight off the hips, push in. That's 2. Reach back, find your seat with your hands. Let those hands guide you back to sit. Lean forward, lift, push in. Modified is back, not sitting. Squeeze back up. Guide back, squeeze back up. Okay, all the way. And up, back. Make sure you're not pushing up with your hands. Legs and glutes do all the work here. One more. Reach back to a sit. Good job. All right, last set of tummy twists with the leg raise. This is where you push just a little. So if you can make it a straight leg as we twist to make it harder, then you want to try. And if you can't, modify at any point. Take it back a level if you need to. Elbows locked in, so we work the core, not the shoulders, but shoulders are relaxed. Okay? Here we go. Good. Other side. Good job. Okay guys, from here you just need your hand towel. I'm going to start by just kind of rolling it up into a nice little roll and then folding it. You can also just kind of scrunch it up into a ball. Your choice. This is going to work our grip, our hands, and the forearm, this whole area in here through the hands, fingers, and wrists. So all I'm going to do is hold that hand towel in my hand, squeeze as tight as I can, and release. Squeeze and release. Got to get a better grip here. So this is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's like you're squeezing into a tight ball and then releasing it. And 10. Good job. Okay, 10 on the other side. So again, I'm just kind of holding it here. Squeeze and release. I know it's hard to see kind of what I'm doing here. So I'm squeezing the rag and releasing it. Squeezing and releasing it, working that grip. So here's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. Giving those hands a bit of a breather. I'm going to go back to abdominals. This time, I'm going to work these front muscles. So before we worked your muscles that allow us to twist, now we're going to work these straight on muscles. If you need the support of the chair, start by scooting back so that your lower back is supported. Pull that tummy in tight, because whether you're using the back of the chair or just core muscles, tummy is tight no matter what, so you support that lower back. You don't want any strains here. I'm going to bring my hands up here, resting on my shoulders just for a guide. I'm not pulling and I'm not straining. I'm just giving my hands a place to start so that they can guide my shoulders where they need to go. At the same time, I'm going to pull my knee towards my elbow. So nice and tight, I breathe out as I pull towards my knee and release. Squeeze down through the abdominals and release. Modified is just squeezing down here. You're engaging these upper abs. And the full motion. And 10 on the other side. It's like we're doing a seated ab crunch, pulling knees and elbows together. So nice and tight. Make sure you're not straining through your shoulders. You're making the tummy do the work here. Good job. Okay, back to our squeezes. So you just kind of fold that towel up. Fingers go around. Remember, we're squeezing and releasing it. Okay, so here we go. This is 1 and release. 2, try and squeeze a little harder than you did the first time. 3, 4, good. We're squeezing for 5, 6, 7, 8, like you're squeezing an orange, and 10. Good job. 10 on the other side. Okay, so here we are. 1, 2, 3, good. 4, squeeze. 6, losing it here. 7, 8, 2 more. 9, last one, 10. Good job. Okay, back to our tummy work. So hands are up just to guide the shoulders. Pull that tummy in tight, but relax the shoulders. Don't tense up, okay? From here, make the tummy do the work. If you don't actively think about using it, your body will just use any muscle it can to get the job done. Think about engaging the abdominals and then show your body where to go. So guide as we squeeze elbows and knees towards each other. Good. 10 on the other side. Here we go. Nice and tight. Shoulders are down. One more. Good job. All right, one last set with the hands. So we start by just scrunching that towel up. This time we're going to hold it for a 2 count. So as we squeeze, we hold, 2, release. Squeeze, 2, release. This is 3, 2, release. 4, 2, release. Good. 5, 2, release. 6, 2, good. 7, 2. A little tighter hold here. Okay, this is 8, 2, good. Squeeze as hard as you can. 9, 2. Last one. 10, 2. Good work. Shake that hand out. Okay, switch sides. 2 count hold on this side. Here we go. Squeeze, 2, release. 2, 2, release. 3, 2, release. Good. 4, 2, good. 5, 2. 6, 2, good. 7, 2. If you lose your grip, just retighten. Here we go. 8, 2, good. As tight as you can. 9, 2, good. Last one. Squeeze, 2, and release. Good work. Shake that hand out. One final set on our abdominals here. Pull that tummy in nice and tight. Hands come up to shoulders. Shoulders are down and relaxed. Pull the belly into the spine so you're nice and tight through that core, supporting the lower back. Exhale as we pull elbows and knees together. Here we go for 10. Good. 10 on the other side. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Whew. Nice work today. Okay, so we hit some balance, we hit some legs, we hit some abs, and we got in a few little muscles that we don't hit very often. Nice work today. Let's stretch it out. I'm going to start by pulling my hands together, leading with my hands down, elbows up, shoulders relaxed. You're pushing your hands down, stretching out these wrists and the fingers, so fingers out nice and wide together as I come down. Don't push down to pain, just until you feel a nice gentle stretch, and hold it. Take a big breath in. As you breathe out, you're going to push just a little deeper and then release. Good. Roll those hands out. I'm going to twist at the waist so my hips stay in place. I'm going to place my hand on this leg, pull that tummy in, and then look back like I'm looking over my shoulder so you get that twist through that waistline. Good work. Twist a little bit further and then release. And we go the opposite way. So hand goes on this leg, looking over this shoulder. And release. Good job. Pull the tummy in nice and tight. We're going to reach down towards the ground. Belly comes into the spine, so you're rounding your back as you come down. I might have to scoot back in my chair just a hair or I'm going to fall out. Okay, here we go. Reaching down, looking at the ground. Just walk your fingers out as far as you can go until you feel a nice stretch. Push just a little further. Walk your hands back up. Flatten your back. Tighten your tummy. And come all the way back up. Good work. All right, guys, that is it for today. Nice work today. Happy Tuesday. And I'll see you guys Thursday.